You know what it is? It's the one and the only Professor L live in the LAB, live on Team GRF TV. I'd like to welcome you guys back to another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On. Come on, y'all. We got us a doozy, man, so I ain't even gonna even with the preamble. Get them lab coats, make sure you nice and spiffy, make sure you looking good, make sure you nice and stout, and stay away from those L experiments, because we do what we do down here at the university, because we better than anybody in the business. Regardless. Ashes in seats, eyes on the board. Uchu, Sentai, Kyuranger, Space.46, between hope and despair. You could solve a problem that way. It makes perfect sense to solve the problem that way. And you might be wondering, huh? Like you are watching this and you watch this episode and you wonder why I lead off with a problem's being solved when you would assume that a problem being created. However, maybe we should start at the start, just like in Deep Trouble. Shout out to that boy Bart Simpson. We should start at the beginning and work our way to this problem that has technically been fixed, because this is how the show decides to fix the problem. Alright. Kyurangers on Earth. They own the Earth. Moving the lean, all that old stuff. Let's go in and let's play Super Sentai Battle Ranger Cross. Let's do that. It's like, yo, get that boy Lucky, get that boy Birdman, get that boy Naga, and get Uncle Stinger. Get down there and play Super Sentai Battle Ranger Cross. I sat here and watched that fight, and like, as a Sentai fan, we need us a for real like Muso game. Like, I sit here and I think about it, and you gonna let me get off topic on this right here. Is I sit up here and think about how you could drive a Sentai Muso game. I'm like, if Kamen Rider got 3 of them, and it's like technically Super Sentai Battle Ranger Cross is kind of that, but not that, and I really think that it's time. Like, you'd have to come with some original main bad guy, getting the best of the villains and all of the different fodder enemies, and just put them down and just let it do work. I just want to say, but regardless, remember that boy Lucky, that boy what my name is Birdman, that boy Uncle Stinker, and that boy Silver, and that boy what is his Metal Naga. They go down there and they put some work in. While they rest of them are in Rudel, Super Cureno. But while they up there in the Zords and whatnot, they figure out the only way to destroy the Kasumars is you got to defeat that guy. It's Cuervo, aka Don Armaga, aka Drive Rider, that nigga. That is the plan. That is the only way that you can get rid of this. In all of this, things are destroyed. Super Sentai Battle Ranger Cross is being played. Birdman and Lucky separate and they go fight. It's Cuervo. And it's Cuervo. It goes on for a while. At some point, it's Cuervo traps Lucky in a Q-timer, and which I think is completely and utterly weird, where Lucky has to figure out and understand, because they on the ship like, we got our ass beat. We so sad. We could have saved the Earth, but we didn't. We bad people. We bad people. We just bad people. We just let the Earth blow up. Oh, we gonna sit up here and take these L's while we watch the Earth explode. But Lucky's like, no. This ain't the way it goes. Shoot that cannon at the Q-timer. That's supposed to be the Earth. Then Lucky escapes. And then the rest of the squad roll up. And they like, you ain't got no friends. And we about to deliver you this L. L's get delivered. Oh yeah, they do. By Shishi Red, Orion, and Uncle Stinger, and Nagamedo, and that boy Birdman. Then they knock that boy is Cuervo out the window, and now you can destroy the Kasumars, but then they put in this work, hit him with the Infinite All-Star Blast, hit that boy Cuervo Oh, yeah. Cause now it's Cuervo done took this L. You done took this L and separated yourself from down on my gang. But in the middle of that fight earlier, we learned some more truth. Allegedly, Cuervo was like the only reason I was fucking with you, Holmes. Cause I just wanna be strong and write about me in the history books. Cause you know it's Cuervo. But fast forward now, you taking this L. You done took this L. Now you been separated from down on my gang. But you still wanna fuck with the boy. That boy you tried to run up on Birdman. And he slashed you when you died, and you took this L, this ultimate L. You took this L, and now you dead. You dead. Cause you done took this L. But wait, here's the thing that I'm about to stop singing. Cause now I gotta explain to you the beginning of this video. It goes just like this. Because now you solved the problem. Birdman's plan was to absorb Don Armage for the squad to kill him. But lucky like no, I can't deliver you this L. So Don Armage takes over Birdman, talking about I'm going to absorb all the planetarium, and now I'm going to give myself immortality. And that's how you solve the problem. Now stop and sing it. Because see, now that I've sung for like 3 minutes in a row, because you know my voice is banging, here it is, right here. The show had been sitting up here trying to figure out for real, like, how are we going to solve this problem about Tsurugi's immortality? Like, how are we going to make sure that Tsurugi don't take this L when it's over? You let Lucky sit up here and say, I can't kill a friend, make this theme all extra stoic, but the plan is you really setting up for the Phoenix Kyutama to absorb all this planetarium, and then you fix the problem that was caused when he sat up here and saved your life. See, here's the thing. I didn't see none of that end coming. I didn't. It's like the show, like when I think about it in hindsight, as we on the mic, is the show was like, we can do this thing if you want to do a thing. But it's like, it wasn't something that was like in my thought process of, well, the show is going to do this thing. And then it did it. And then when in the middle of it doing it, it was like, aha, I got your ass, bitch. Cause see, there you go. See, you trying to figure out how to keep a man alive. The simple is you let the bad guy take over and do the work. Y'all deliver him this L, separate them, and then you fix everything. And the day was saved thanks to Bubba because she's the bestest. The rest of the Powerpuff Girls, Lucky being an idiot and letting his homie get absorbed by the bad guy. I don't write this stuff. I just report it because that's what we do. We study L's in here. You make sure you look nice and spiffy here, and you make sure you nice and clean in here because I don't want your fingertips and your nails and your nastiness all over my tables in my classroom, right? Laboratory right over there. You stay away from over there. Regardless. Again, let me remind you of this. I wish I would have thought of this as a through point. It didn't make sense to me because I honestly for real thought that. But see, I'm going to back that up because see, given some other things that were in my head at the time, like for example, I thought that next episode was final episode. That Don Armage would reveal like, yo, I've been walking around, but this my true body. Like, you know, Sigma and Mega Man X3 or something. Nah. I didn't even think of, because I thought what was going to happen was Tsurugi was going to fight the boy as Cuervo, and they were going to catch a double L. That is how I plotted it out in my head. Like the way that you sit up here and you try to, if you want to redeem Cuervo as a character or something like that, you know, you let them deal an L to each other. Like, I won't kill you, but I'm going to kill you, but then the last second through. Even though Cuervo cost that ultimate L after the fact, you know what I'm saying, I didn't see Don Armage taking him over, and I should have. As much as I watched this show, I should have probably saw that coming. But hey, you do what you can, so you know that's an L on my chest. L's, 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 catching L's. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I sang a remix of Ordinary People. I'm not gonna sing the L song. You don't get 2 songs in a video, damn it. No, you don't. Look, this is setting up for an interesting last 2 episodes. So, one of 2 things is going to happen. Well, actually, take that math back, because only one thing can happen. The Kyurangers have to win. It's just, how will the Kyurangers have to win before we get to Cowboys and Indians in Sentai form? Does it matter? That's the question you have now. It's not that the ultimate through point to the ultimate thing that we know is going to happen is going to happen. It isn't what's going to happen. It's how it's going to happen, why it's going to happen, and trying to get that all together. Because at this point again, we know the good guys are going to win. That's just the thing. It's not like they really going to end the show and it's going to be bad end or something and then come back with a movie. Well, you know, Decay did that, but, you know, Decay isn't Sentai, but Decay did it. Oh, no, they DK though and such. So, here we are right now. 2 episodes from Cowboys and Indians, right? 2 episodes from Sentai Cowboys and Indians. We got 2 episodes in which to solve this problem of, can you separate that boy Sarugi from that boy Don Armage, aka Dark Matter, that nigga? Can you do this? Will the show allow this to happen? I think that if you want all the stuff to happen, including the L that boy Shinron Perk caught, that's why he caught the L and was absorbed. So when they separate, they just gonna hop on like, oh man, dude, like, yo, man, it was good to be off the show for about an episode or 2, man. But yo, y'all ready to put this work in? I gave y'all my final order. I'm giving y'all another final order. Yo, whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? He didn't gave 1 more final orders in the last 2 episodes than he given orders this whole season. Well, you know, that math ain't right, but let's just pretend it is. I'm the dude who writes math problems for titles of videos because, you know, I just love using alt command because I'm cool, right? Regardless of all of this that I have said, regardless, it makes sense. Like, there were a myriad of ways in which the show could have handled the Sarugi issue. Handling the Sarugi issue, now that I think about it in this way, gives the story reason to be around for these last 2 episodes before we get to Cowboys and Indians. And it gives you a final boss of a final boss of a final boss. And then even when they separate Sarugi and get the boy Shinron Perp up out of there, you still got to defeat what's left of Don Armage. But then you solve the Sarugi is immortal problem by using Don Armage to fix him or whatever by Lucky sitting up here like, I can't destroy a friend. See? Cleans up quite nicely when you know, like, squint your eye at it, right? Like, the problem cleans itself up quite nicely. It's like, again, I'm just mad that it should have made sense to me that was Don Armage's plan, but it's like, I was sitting up here too busy, like, thinking like the show was finna be over or something, not considering that the show had 2 more episodes, because that was part of my thought process of how do you handle this, and I don't know how many episodes you got left, because I try not to, you know, have that type of information, but given this information and the episode we're on, I kind of needed to know that to give a proper review of what it is that A, happened, and B, don't happen. Because that's where we are. What is going to happen? So, we sit here now, 2 episodes from this finale, again reminding you, until we get to Cowboys and Indians, of trying to figure out, like, how the show is going to solve this problem. And again, for the umpteenth time, let me remind you so far what the formula is. That boy, Dark Matter, that nigga, aka Don Armaga, aka It's Tsurugi now. Hashtag It's Tsurugi. It's no longer It's Cuervo. It's Tsurugi. It is what it is. It's Tsurugi. Like, it's Tsurugi. It's Tsurugi. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Given what's happened this week, the soul of Itsurugi is wounded, but the soul still burns. You know what? You Soul Calibur, that game gonna be off the chain. Look, real talk. We solved one problem. Tsurugi will live. They're going to separate him from Dark Matter and get that boy Shinron Perk back. That's a thing that's gonna happen. Cause they all need to be set up there for the final after they sit up here and take monstrous L's, and they sit up here like, yo, we need to summon the power one more time, Henshin, and then they sit up there and they write things. So you know they gonna need the whole squadron back for that. If nothing else, if somebody don't come back, that they're gonna be even more heated because Lucky gonna go Ultra Instinct, Shishi Red Orion mode and just rape stuff. So I don't know. But we solved the Tsurugi problem. Tsurugi's gonna be okay. We don't know about Shinron Perp, but Tsurugi's gonna be okay. When I think about it, in hindsight, what other problems are there to solve? That boy Don Armaga in whatever form finna catch the ultimate L. The ultimate 12th letter of alphabet. He about to catch this L. L, catching L's. So you finna catch this L. It is foretold in the book of good guy versus bad guys in the show that has to end so that we can start watching Cowboys versus Indians is you finna catch this L. So, we gonna free Tsurugi. Shinron Perp, we don't know. Don Armaga, aka Dark Matter, that nigga, is gonna catch this L. How you get from this through point to one more time, they gonna do the special Q, the special Q timer dance or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Range up, Q. I wonder. I'm like, that's the other thing in my mind. Like, are they really gonna do like a special like finale Q timer dancing? Like, that's where my head is now. Like, are they gonna do a special finale version of Q timer dancing? Now, we will see. Look, that's an episode. But one more time, just so you remember, for y'all leave the classroom where we are. They fixed the Tsurugi immortality problem. Freeing him and possibly that boy Shinron Perp is a thing. Don Armaga, in whatever form he has left, is going to catch this L. How we get to this point in the next 48 minutes of this show, another thing entirely. But we shall see. You know what? I just thought of something. I'm surprised we haven't heard about a Versus movie yet. You know what? Hold up. Before we get up out of there, because it's usually like right at the end of the series, we usually got a Versus movie coming up, and it's like, I've heard nothing. But I wonder how you do a Versus movie and do they before intros when it's Cowboys versus Indians, dog. This is stupid. It don't even show like they even doing a Versus movie this year. That's weird. Wow. That's weird. I'm like, I apologize for the thing, but I'm sitting up here reading. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's kind of weird when I sit up here and think about it for real, that there isn't going to be a Versus movie between them and Zyuohger, but it's kind of like, oh, do you really want more Zyuohger though? Really? Like, for real? Like, do you really want some more Zyuohger? Like, I still, you know what I'm saying? I wonder. So I don't know. We will see. We will see because I'm like at this point because like I said, I went to look at the Zoology page on the wiki, like Cho because I ain't watch. I don't think I watched Cho Superhero Ties. And what is this? Oh, I think this that the V Cinema or whatever. I got some things to watch when it comes to zoology. I might just have to, you know what? I'm gonna make something of this. Before we get to Cowboys versus Indians, I'm gonna try to catch up on some stuff when it comes to like, cause it's been like movies I ain't even watched yet. You know what? That'll be a fun thing we'll do. How about that? See, I'm coming up with stuff on the fly. It's a couple of movies at least I haven't seen the V Cinema for Ninja. I haven't seen none of the Zooja movies other than 18-minute L session. I might have to just get this stuff together. I don't know if anybody subbed episode of Stinger yet, but that should be something I should do because I got some other stuff I need to catch up on. So yeah, we'll do that. Look, class dismissed. Go enjoy lunch. You know what I'm saying? Go get your play on, man. Scat Skittles Kabobble. Get those lab coats back in them cubby holes. You know what I'm saying? Yo, like I said, go enjoy lunch, man. Thank all of the wonderful people over there in the laboratory who sits up here and study these L's for your continued enjoyment of life. Go and get up out of here. You know what it is? It's the one and the only. The triple to G.O.D, a.k.a. Professor L, live in the LAB, live on Team GRF TV. And I'd like to thank you for joining me for another installment of Triple the God Speaks On. And with that being said, Super Sega Chance! It's Sarugi now.